He can't hide it anymore. The pain of being away from you is breaking him. There comes a moment in every twin flame journey when the masculine can no longer maintain the facade. The walls he built so carefully begin to crumble. The distance he thought would protect him becomes the very thing that's destroying him. And today, I want to reveal to you exactly what's happening inside him right now, in this very moment, as the pain of separation becomes unbearable. If you're here, it's because your soul knew you needed to hear this. The waiting hasn't been in vain. The tears you've cried have not gone unnoticed by the universe. Everything is shifting, and what I'm about to share will confirm what your heart already knows. Before we continue, subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell. Each message here is divinely guided to help you understand your twin flame journey and trust in the perfection of divine timing. Let me speak to you with absolute honesty, beautiful soul. The man who walked away, who chose distance, who seemed so strong in his decision to separate from you, he's not strong anymore. That strength was an illusion, a mask he wore to hide the terror of feeling too much. But masks eventually crack, and his is shattering piece by piece, day by day, breath by breath. What you need to understand is that the masculine twin flame experiences separation differently than the feminine. While you felt the pain immediately, while you cried and mourned and processed, he buried it. He convinced himself he was doing the right thing. He told himself that distance was necessary, that he needed space, that this was somehow protecting both of you. But the human heart cannot deny the soul forever. And his soul has been screaming for you since the day he left. Now, after all this time, the pain he's been suppressing is rising to the surface. He can't ignore it anymore. He can't distract himself from it. He can't pretend it doesn't exist. The absence of you in his life has created a void so profound that nothing else can fill it. And he's finally realizing that running from you was the biggest mistake he ever made. Let me reveal to you the 10 undeniable signs that he's breaking under the weight of separation. These are the things happening inside him right now, whether you can see them or not. The first sign is that he's experiencing physical symptoms of separation. The twin flame connection isn't just emotional or spiritual, it's deeply physical. When he's away from you, his body rebels against the separation. He might experience unexplained chest pains, tightness in his throat, difficulty sleeping, loss of appetite, or constant fatigue. His body knows what his mind refuses to accept, that being away from you is unnatural, wrong, painful. These physical symptoms worsen over time. What started as occasional discomfort has become a constant companion. He wakes up exhausted even after a full night's sleep because his soul has been searching for you in the dream realm. He feels a heaviness in his chest that no doctor can diagnose. His body is literally manifesting the pain his soul feels, forcing him to pay attention to what he's been trying to ignore. The second sign is that he's lost interest in things that used to matter to him. Activities he once enjoyed now feel empty and meaningless. Hobbies that used to bring him joy leave him feeling hollow. Even his career, which might have been one of his main focuses, seems less important now. This is because nothing fulfills him the way your presence did. Nothing brings him the same sense of aliveness, purpose, and connection. His friends and family notice the change. They ask if he's okay, if something's bothering him. He tells them he's fine, that he's just going through a phase. But inside, he knows the truth. He's not fine. He hasn't been fine since he walked away from you. And no amount of pretending can change that reality. The third sign is that he's become emotionally volatile. The masculine twin flame usually prides himself on emotional control. He's the steady one, the rational one, the one who doesn't let feelings dictate his actions. But separation has stripped away that control. Now he finds himself experiencing intense emotional swings that catch him off guard. One moment he's fine, going about his day. The next, A wave of sadness crashes over him so powerful it takes his breath away. He might tear up without warning, feel sudden anger or frustration, or experience moments of profound despair. These emotional outbursts frighten him because they're so unlike his usual demeanor, but they're actually signs of awakening. His heart is finally breaking through the barriers his mind constructed. The fourth sign is that he's obsessively checking for signs of you. Even though he's the one who created the distance, he can't stop himself from looking for traces of your existence. He checks your social media profiles, though he might not like or comment. He asks mutual friends about you, trying to sound casual when inside he's desperate for information. He drives by places you might be, hoping to catch a glimpse of you. This behavior contradicts his choice to separate, and he knows it, but he can't help himself. The need to know that you're okay, that you're still there, that you haven't completely moved on, is overwhelming. Every photo he sees of you, every update he reads, every piece of information he gathers, both comforts and torments him, because it reminds him of what he gave up. The fifth sign is that he's having vivid, recurring dreams about you. Night after night, you appear in his dreams with an intensity that's impossible to ignore. These aren't vague impressions or fleeting images. They're full, detailed experiences where he can see your face, hear your voice, feel your presence. In these dreams, you're often together, happy, at peace. Sometimes you're showing him something important, delivering a message his conscious mind needs to hear. He wakes from these dreams with tears on his face, with his heart racing, with an ache so profound he can barely breathe. The dreams are so real that the return to waking life feels like a loss all over again. But they're also proof that your souls are still connected, still communicating, still reaching for each other across the divide his fear created. The sixth sign is that synchronicities are overwhelming him. The universe is relentless in its mission to remind him of you. Your name appears everywhere, in conversations, on signs, in random places where it has no logical reason to be. Songs that remind him of you play constantly, in stores, on the radio, in restaurants. Numbers that hold significance between you appear repeatedly. At first, he tried to dismiss these as coincidences, but there are too many now, and they're too specific. The universe is making it impossible for him to forget you, impossible to move on, impossible to pretend this connection doesn't matter. Each synchronicity is a gentle, or sometimes not so gentle, reminder that you are his destiny, and avoiding that destiny is causing him unbearable pain. The seventh sign is that he's pushing away everyone else. If he tried to move on by dating someone else, it's not working. Every other person pales in comparison to you. Every conversation feels shallow. Every connection feels superficial. He finds himself pulling away from potential partners because they're not you. They don't understand him the way you did. They don't see him the way you saw him. They don't make him feel alive the way you made him feel. This realization is devastating because it confirms what he's been afraid to admit, that you're irreplaceable. That what you shared wasn't just a relationship, but a soul connection that transcends normal human bonds. That no matter how many people he meets, none of them will ever be you. The eighth sign is that he's feeling profound regret. Every day, the weight of regret grows heavier. He replays the moment he walked away, the things he said, the choices he made. He sees clearly now what he couldn't see then, that his fear drove him away from the best thing that ever happened to him. The regret sits in his chest like a stone, constant and heavy, reminding him of his mistake every waking moment. This regret manifests in different ways. He might apologize to you in his mind, rehearsing conversations he wishes he could have. He might write messages he never sends, letters that pour out his heart but remain locked in his phone or computer. He might confide in close friends about his biggest regret, hoping they'll tell him it's not too late, that he can fix this. The ninth sign is that he's desperately searching for answers. He's turned to sources he would have previously dismissed: spiritual content, twin flame information, articles about soul connections. He's trying to understand what happened between you, why the connection was so intense, why he can't move on. This search for answers is actually a search for hope. Hope that what he feels isn't crazy. Hope that twin flames really do reunite. Hope that he hasn't lost you forever. He watches videos like this one, reading comments from others experiencing the same thing. He looks for signs that reunion is possible, that he hasn't waited too long, that you might still be open to him coming back. This seeking is a sign of awakening, of his consciousness expanding to understand the spiritual dimensions of your connection. The 10th and most powerful sign is that he's reaching a breaking point. There's only so much pain a human being can endure before something has to give. He's held onto his pride, his fear, his resistance for as long as he can. But now he's exhausted. The mask is gone. The pretense is shattered. He's raw, vulnerable, and finally ready to admit the truth, that being away from you is destroying him, that he made a terrible mistake, that he needs you more than he needs his pride or his safety or his comfort. This breaking point is actually a breakthrough. It's the moment when the ego finally surrenders to the soul, when fear gives way to love, when separation becomes unbearable enough that reunion becomes inevitable. He's standing at the edge of a profound transformation, and on the other side is you. So what does this mean for you, beautiful soul? It means that everything you've been feeling, everything you've been hoping for is manifesting. The energy is shifting. The tide is turning. His awakening is happening, and with it comes the natural movement back toward you. You don't need to do anything except continue being yourself, continue trusting the process, continue holding space for the love you share without compromising your own well-being. His breaking point is not your responsibility to fix. This is his journey, his lesson, his transformation, but you can honor it by staying true to yourself, by maintaining your boundaries, by not accepting breadcrumbs or half-hearted attempts at reconnection. When he comes back, and he will, it needs to be as a transformed man, ready to honor the connection fully. In the meantime, focus on your own healing and growth. The more you thrive independently, the more you raise your vibration, the more you step into your power, the faster the reunion will come. Because twin flame reunion isn't about two incomplete halves becoming whole. It's about two whole souls choosing to create something even, more magnificent together. Trust that his pain, as difficult as it is to witness or sense, is serving a purpose. It's breaking down the walls that kept him separate from his true self and from you. It's forcing him to confront his deepest fears and wounds. It's preparing him to be the partner you deserve and the man his soul knows he's meant to be. The universe hasn't forgotten you. Your prayers haven't gone unheard. Your patience hasn't been in vain. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should, in divine timing that serves both of your highest goods. His breaking is actually his breakthrough. His pain is actually his awakening. His separation from you is actually his journey back to you. Hold on, beautiful soul. The reunion is closer than you think. His mask has fallen, his walls are crumbling, and soon, very soon, he'll find the courage to reach out, to admit the truth, to come home to you. Because at the end of the day, love always wins. The soul always triumphs over fear. And twin flames always find their way back to each other. Thank you from my heart to yours for staying until the end of this message. If these words resonated with you, if they brought you clarity or comfort, please leave a like on this video. This helps YouTube share this message with other souls who need to hear it. Together, we're building a community of light, supporting each other through this beautiful and challenging journey. If this message touched your soul deeply, write Twin Flame, Infinite Love in the comments below. This phrase is our energetic signature, a confirmation that this message reached you exactly when your soul needed it most. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel with the notification bell activated. Every video we create is a divinely channeled message designed to guide you through your twin flame path. Don't miss the next revelation. It might hold the exact answer you've been seeking. Remember, his breaking is not a tragedy. It's a transformation. It's the death of the ego and the rebirth of the soul. It's painful, yes, but it's also necessary and ultimately beautiful. Because on the other side of this breaking is a love more profound, more authentic, more sacred than anything either of you has ever known. The pain won't last forever, but the love will. Trust that, believe that, know that with every fiber of your being. He can't hide it anymore. The truth is rising to the surface, and that truth will set both of you free. The reunion is coming, beautiful soul, and it will be worth every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt. Keep the faith. Your love story is far from over. In fact, the best chapter is just beginning.